Hi, this is Jack, and I'm going to show you how to find your way around our Facebook group, Elvenar Platinum Leaf. Now, the very most important file that you will find is called the master index. This is the most important file that we have. You will find it if you go onto the top menu bar of the group under Files, but there's another link, an easier link to find, and that is in the pinned post. The picture, the very first picture you see when you come in, has got a whole lot of bump written above it, and in that bump you will find a link to the master index. It contains a lot of info. It tells you how to use the group, and it has a lot of very important links to files, to videos, to the wiki, to external links on the forum. It's an absolute wealth of information, and if you don't absorb anything I've told you now, absorb that, because that is the most important file. Right, the next resource you want to familiarize yourself with are our files. We have quite a lot, and they're on all kinds of subjects. There are our members looking for fellowship files. There are the event files. There's a file there describing the Easter event, for example. I've been told that I tend to be long-winded and these videos get too long, so I'm not going to go into detail. But believe me, we have a really interesting a lot of stuff there about the game of Elvenar. So just first thing you do when you finish watching this video, go to the top of the Elvenar Platinum Leaf page, click on Files, and go and open the larder and see what we have on our shelves. Now here's another cool resource. It's called the Tip of the Day, and the way you find this is you go to the top menu bar, and on the left of where you found the files, you'll find photos, so you click on that, and then another little menu bar will open. It says albums, so you click on that, and then you will find an album there which you open by clicking on, called Tip of the Day. These started off originally as just little snippets of information that I picked up here, there, and everywhere, and we used to have literally one a day. We now have more than 100, and it's sort of gradually become a frequently asked questions, and it's in categories. I've taken a lot of trouble to categorize. There's beginners, there's basics, there's trading, world maps, scouting, fellowships, how to run a fellowship. There's ancient wonders, guest races, Magic Academy. There are the weekly quick picks where we give you the recommendations for how to fight the tournaments, blah 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 blah. Go and have a look. I've been trying to make this into a frequently asked question section. So on the newsfeed, people say, tell me how do we do num num num, and I give them the answer, and then I think, oh, that's quite a good answer. I'll save it, so I turn it into a little tip and add a nice little photograph, and it goes into the tip of the day. If you're a beginner to Elvenar, I would strongly recommend, not just because it's my work, but because, you know, a lot of people have said there's good stuff in there. And if you just have in the morning, or maybe morning's a bad time because you're still half asleep, but during the day, if you have a minute or two, just read 1 or 2 tips every day. There's stuff in there that astounds me, and I've forgotten writing it. There's some really interesting, basic, good stuff in the Platinum Leaf Tip of the Day, in photos, and then albums, and then Tip of the Day. The most visible part of EPL is our newsfeed, obviously, which you've probably already encountered, and I will be showing you when I'm finished this little demonstration slideshow. I'll be showing you a trick or two there. And the last place to find information is in our recent photos, which I think the time has now come for us to go to the group, and I will show you what I'm talking about there. Here we are in the group. Right, I mentioned recent photos, so let's do that. We go down the side. See, it says recent group photos, see all. So let's see all. Now, I have a habit that when I put up something of interest, for example, daily upgrade, here is an important notice, I give it a picture. So it's not just a post, it's a picture. And if there's something that you've seen and you want to go back, then if you go look here, in the recent photos, then we're going to go through them. Ah, that's the one I'm looking for. Then you don't have to go searching through the whole news feed. So that's one way to find information in the group, and it's very handy. Right, the next way is a lot of people don't know about this. You can use the search the group box over here. So I'm going to just type in quick, and I'll enter it, and there you go. Here are all the posts that have the word woodpicking, you see. So that's another way of finding information. Now I want to show you another trick that if you're looking for something. First of all, we'll go to Files, and we'll open them. Here's the master index. If you go to the master index, you will find the most amazing links in there. I'm not going to go there now, this video is getting a bit long, but try it and you'll see. I want to show you another little trick. Here is the list of tips of the day. Let's open that. Right, here we are in the tip of the day. Let's have a look at it and see what it looks like. First of all, there's an introduction. This is my main point. If you're new to Elvenar, you can do much worse than to go to the tip of the day album and to browse through them from time to time, because there's wonderful ideas there. How do I find them? I've told you already. Photos on the top bar, albums at the tip of the day. Here's a clever trick. Control+D inserts a bookmark on your browser's favorites or bookmarks bar, which is somewhere up sort of there. You're not seeing it at the moment, but it's just above where my arrow is at the moment. If you insert that bookmark there, it's there always. And if you want to come here, then you just click it and it brings you to this file. Really worth doing that. And then the last little thing, this is the important little trick I want to show you. How do I find something specific in this list, or indeed anywhere on your computer and in any of our files? And that is to use the search function. You hold down the control key, and then you hit the F key, which I'm going to do now. And there you go, look up here. Here the search box has appeared. Now, a question that's often asked is, how do I know the difference between rank and score? So we're going to use a keyword. We'll use rank. Click it. And then I'm just going to enter it. And there you go. Tip number 7. What is the difference between rank and score? That is how you use this tip of the day index. If you want to know about, let's think of another topic, but dwarves. There you go. In our guest races section, the dwarves chapter 6. And there are 4 others. But you can just use this button here, and it will show you wherever the word dwarves appears in the file. That's a very neat trick. Don't forget it. I've talked enough. This video is getting awfully long. So I'm going to stop now. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I really hope this does help you to get to find information. There's tons of information on EPL, but it's not very useful to you if it's there and you can't find it. Thank you for being with us, and please, when you go to YouTube, don't forget to like our videos, because that gives us a better rating. And you can subscribe, and if you subscribe, that means you'll get notification every time we make a new video. Not just me, there are other people. Good. Have a nice day. Thanks for being with us. Bye.